started out our project back in November of 2010. It initially came between a discussion between Zach and myself where we said, you know, we talk about such awesome subjects all the time, why don't we just record it? And so, you know, we started out a basic website, you know, a little crappy WordPress. We had a lot of fun trying to figure out how basic things worked out, how to upload files places and get actual feeds working. And, you know, I spent a lot of time at the drawing board of, you know, how do we want this to look? And we put our first site together. We didn't get very many views at first, but it kind of grew popular among our friends, and it kind of made us a little bit notorious, at least I'd like to think. A lot of people in the area started listening to us, and they thought it was awesome. They're like, you guys, you got to do some more of this. So as we grew more popular, we took the opportunity to get a new server and redesign the whole website. And there's a lot of cool things coming out of this. There's really so much to it that I love doing. I loved building the website. That was a really huge and important task, and I'm glad that it's almost 100% done. I love being able to sit down every other week or so and being able to just kind of hammer out with the guys what we're going to talk about. I love writing out skits for videos and just kind of laughing and joking about, hey guys, wouldn't you think this would be funny, or what if we did this? I think in short, I love every aspect of the podcast.
Well, I've been there since the very early days. Back whenever we had we switched out one member for the other or whatever, and I just kind of sit there. I kind of throw in my own ideas, listen to others, trying to decide what's funny, what's not, stuff like that.
How does it feel being the ginger of the group?
I feel alone. So very, very alone.
What's your favorite part of the podcast?
Kind of getting away from everything every now and then, just sitting there kind of forgetting about everything that's happening in our lives right now and just talking about the stuff we love, comic books, toys, stuff like that. It's enjoyable.
Well, my official title is Cottage Cheese Enthusiast. I really enjoy the amount of brotherhood that exists within our group of friends here at the podcast, and the amount of like professionalism that each person brings to the table is really nice as well. Having everyone's different opinions on things as far as movies, comic books, games, tabletop gaming as well, which is more of a newer edition, I believe. And getting everyone involved in it is definitely a good, it's a refreshing process.
I've been a part of the podcast ever since it started back up in November. Sean came up to me and was like, we have this idea and we would love it if you were a part of it. So we did the first episode of the podcast and we built up the website. Oh, excuse me. And then we started up our YouTube channel. Sean edited the first 3 or 4 videos, and then he gave me the task to edit a video. He watched it and he loved it, so that gave me the opportunity to be the video editor of the group. The best thing about the podcast is doing it with people that I love. The guys are my closest friends. I honestly don't think there's anything better about the podcast other than that.
I guess you could say I'm a writer. Not really much of an editor, I guess you could say, maybe. I don't really think anything's been really clearly established, but I write, I do some skit planning every now and then. When we do some podcasts and we trying to come up with ideas for that, usually we toss around a lot of ideas, and I'll chip in my 2 cents every now and then. I really don't have any other part I like least. I mean, it's all pretty equally fun. It's fun to see how everything comes together in the site. It's fun to write articles. It's fun to come up with different ideas for videos. I really don't have a favorite because I'd say that they're all my favorite.
My participation in the podcast is I'm the only certified dungeon master in the part of the podcast.
I share my ideas with the rest of the group about ideas for skits and for the future of the Losers Like Us website. As far as what I can bring to the table, I don't know, I tend to have really goofy ideas for skits and whatnot. Hey.
Hey, do we know what the topic's supposed to be tonight?
Movies.
Movies?
Comic books.
Summer movies. Star Wars. Pros and cons.
Buffaloes. How to gauge
Shut the door, guys.
Sorry, I forgot. Well, I'm hungry.
Taco Bell?
Taco Bell.
Here at the Losers Like Us podcast, we like to spend about 30, 40, 50, maybe 3 hours of just kind of, unwinding, messing around, just kind of getting our flow together while we're trying to get the hardware working. Clearly we got all of our food together. So at the moment we're just setting up all the audio, and sometimes we have cell phone battles, sometimes we play music and try and see who has the worst song. It really depends on the mood of the evening, but I think tonight everyone's pretty good, so we're almost good to go. Everyone's just going to say something so that I can make sure the levels are all correct. So, Tyler?
Sort of only.
Give me sight beyond sight. Cameron?
Stuff.
Zach?
I'm about to eat my food.
Joseph?
I like totals.
Totals. Well, we'll see how this comes out on the other end, and hopefully this will be just what the doctor ordered. Welcome back to the Losers Like Us podcast. I'm Sean, your ever-lovable host among hosts, and I'm here with Andy.
What's up, what's up?
Tyler. Hello. Cameron.
Leave a message.
Zach.
Hey,
And Joseph.
I like totals.
So, it's been a while. We finally got the new site up and running, and we're finally back together, and we would like to review the biggest element of our summer so far, the movies.
Hello there, fans. Losers Like Us coming at you from the podcasting area. We're here to tell you what's in store for all you fans out there. So, Sean, take it away.
Well, we're going through a bunch of new upgrades on the site. If you haven't seen it already, it looks freaking beautiful. We are constantly looking for new article writers and bloggers, so...
It's a tough process.
There's
a lot of secrets.
The weary may not apply.
No. Also in store, we have plenty of skits.
Yes.
In the making.
Plenty of ginger jokes.
Now with chicken!
Yes.
And robotic puppets that live in apartments.
Yes.
Also, we got a program coming out where everyone's gonna get a free puppy.
Yes.
It's called Puppies for Losers.
We're going to start creating new shows along with the skits, and I think Chuck and Kevin's going to be our first project.
I'm excited about it.
We need an animatronic possum.
We also have the Cash Cab skit.
Anybody have a minivan that has flashing lights on the ceiling?
They got one of those.
We have different teams. We have Team Pampa, Team Zach, Team Andy, Team Sean, Team Joe, and Team Cameron.
That reminds me, we're going to start up our web store soon, and we're going to have t-shirts. We're going to start selling them with our names on them and stuff.
Absolutely.
Mine is the best.
Buy something!
Buy it.
So, thank you again for watching this. Please like us on Facebook. Go on the website loserslike.us.
So you better be ready. You ain't ready. You're not ready. You're not getting it.
Once every other week, as far as I can see, it's good to